Yeah, and back here for us, we've seen the effects from that kind of indirectly. We've been looking at the light rain, the drizzle. We had that around yesterday. Had some around this morning. I noticed on my way coming in, had some patchy, heavier pockets of some drizzle, but starting to see the clouds break up as we take you on out to Dallas Baptist University right now. But we will have some low clouds, even a little fog, maybe down into central Texas off to our east, and those patchy areas of drizzle that you'll have to be aware of here this morning. But otherwise, not looking too bad out there. We'll have those temperatures in the upper 60s, heading out to Plano at 68. 67 in Wiley right now, 70 heading over to Arlington along with Fort Worth. So we'll generally be in the upper 60s here before those temperatures start to warm up. Now the cloud cover will hold temperatures down a little bit today. If you're getting out to walk the dog here early this morning, you might run into a few puddles from time to time. So use a little caution between now and say 8 o'clock here this morning. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good later today. We should see skies becoming mostly sunny, I think, later today as we'll warm back into the upper 80s. Didn't quite get there yesterday. Those clouds really rolled in. We had the drizzle hanging around all day yesterday. That won't be the case for today. Now a little farther east, only in the lower 80s for those highs a little later today. And again, that's where we'll have those showers hanging in. So you see, we've talked about Francine there north of New Orleans right now. Still going to bring wind and rain. That storm surge flooding in some areas, upwards of 10 inches, as I mentioned, of rain in some places in the path of Francine. So we'll have more on that in the next half hour. But for us, we're on the backside of that. So we're still seeing some light rain out towards Sulphur Springs and Greenville. Some of that may push back into the Metroplex before the morning is over. But as we get into the afternoon, all that begins to taper off. Looking at our time cache, you see, as we head toward midday today, we'll start to see that rain really tapering off. The light rain, the skies will begin to clear. The exception may be into our far eastern counties out over the Arklatex region. Still some leftover showers there as we head into the late afternoon and early evening, but we will be drying out. And then we start to heat up quite a bit, in fact, as we get into the weekend. So today, only in the upper 80s, but then we're going to be talking about temperatures climbing into the upper 90s. That heat index, yeah, a summer-like weekend coming our way as we'll be in the upper 90s on Saturday. But look at that heat index up around 104 perhaps as we get into Saturday. So yeah, it's going to be a hot one around 99 on Sunday. So some areas will likely see some triple digits across North Texas here over the weekend. Unfortunately, I know we enjoyed the fall-like temperatures last weekend. That won't be the case coming our way for this one. All right, here's what that 14-day forecast looks like for you as we'll keep it in the upper 90s into the early part of next week. So the heat is going to be back for a while. Temperatures will start to come down late next week, maybe going into next weekend, and we'll have some low-end rain chances once again. All right, let's get back over to the station, checking on traffic.
All right, thanks for